Hello, 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 I've missed you. Welcome back to the Muso News Show where we spin records. Spin records, not spend records. I don't know how you do that. Probably there was some sort of virtual currency. The ducks have been playing with virtual currencies lately and have lost all their money. Stay away from crypto, boys and girls. It's like drugs. We're spinning records here. Showcasing news, and I might just spin a few stories, but not in a politician-like way, you know what I mean? Dodgy fellas, those. So, first up today, we got a release date for Denshattack. Careful saying that one. Perfectly stimulating what it feels like to take a trip home on the tube after a Friday night on the town. You will grind, flip and spin your train towards total track triumph in this quirky 3D platformer, combining elements of skateboarding. Wasn't very good at skateboarding. Always dragged me tail along the ground. It was like a snowplow, but with three limbs. Too many limbs. Racing and platforming all doused in a thick layer of hyperactive glitter and some mad music. I love mad music. Bit of Shaun Ryder, Mad Ed. This stylish and spunky spin on the classic 3D platformer is turning heads. And spinning mine. If you just can't wait to get your grubby little paws on it, there is a free demo available now, so you can get your Subway spin attack fix before the full game releases on the 17th of June later this year. Yum, yum. Now that's the kind of Subway I'd like to eat every day. Now from a spinning Subway to a slaying Spire, we've got the release that everyone in the indie world is talking about. Slay the Spire II has released overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. The quintessential deck-building roguelike returns with more cards up its sleeve than when I gamble at the pub. I don't have a problem. I just like the thrill. It looks to be bigger, harder, and multiplayer. Careful what you put in the auto cue, lads. I'm not reading that. One of the most exciting additions to this strategic sequel is some collectible card game co-op, as you can now bring up to 3 of your mates along for the ride. You no longer have to slay the Spire solo. Reviews are all pointing to this being an even better game than the original, maintaining all the charm but in a bigger, more complex and exciting package. Out now on Steam Early Access. Well, if that recommendation was just too normal for you and you're looking for something stranger, then check out the new trailer for the upcoming action RPG Glaciered. Set in the far future, you play as a future descendant of the penguin species, engaging in underwater battles against the strange denizens of an alien ocean. The last time I saw this much strange sea life was when I tried to eat at my nan's all-you-can-eat seafood buffet in Dorset. This time I imagine I'll be feeling a lot less sick, as these beautiful waters are teeming with exciting action and crazy critters for you to find. Chips weren't bad though. With no release date other than sometime in 2026, you get a small seafood appetizer in the form of a free demo on Steam, while you wait for the maritime main course later this year. Tasty little morsel. Do love a surf and turf. Australians do get it right sometimes. Now, if all these train car tricks, spy slaying and aquatic adventures just seem like too much for you, then check out this next release with a demo for a week in the life of an asocial giraffe. A cute and potentially relatable adventure in the art of avoidance, as you must help our lovably awkward giraffe navigate his life while attempting to avoid human interaction. Now, just like when I see the debt collectors, you've got to hide, sneak and distract anyone who tries to talk to you so that you can get your chores done without your head exploding. Without a release date, all your antisocial enjoyers out there will have to make do with the demo until then. You know, sometimes I wish I could find a way to avoid talking to this flock, but they just keep coming back each week. Flockheads. Now, some of you might remember a few weeks back when I missed out on that unemployment gig. If you've been watching that long, well done. One of our first fans, I think you'll find. If not, well, a good friend of mine had better luck than me in landing a new job. But he's found himself a job as a private eye. Releasing next month is Mouse PI for Hire, a cartoony and comedic shooter starring our favourite war vet turned private investigator, Jack Pepper, Mouse Detective, investigating a missing person case that expands into a web of corruption, crime and chaos. I just hope he doesn't look into any of my previous business ventures, as it seems he's got a keen eye for trouble and a thirst for justice as you careen through cartoon capers in this 1930s inspired investigation epic. Check it out on April 16th when the full game releases, or just enjoy the stylishly animated trailers in the meantime. Now, I've been pursued by a different force this week, as my ducks have been telling me I've got to tell you to like and subscribe. So please don't like and don't subscribe. What do you think of that, eh?
This guy, ridiculous.
Until next time, this is Muso signing off. Belligerent, beautiful, maybe. Full of good news. Always. Bye-bye for now. Bye. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Bono, 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 bono. Dodo. What do we have here? A mystery is afoot. I believe one of our ducks has been murdered. I wonder what the culprit may be. Was it you?
Wasn't me, man. I promise.
I think it was you.
I was down at the pond all day.
Okay. Alibi?
You can ask him. Yeah, he was.
Very well. Was it you? Oh. No, don't worry. There's a tequila bottle. He's just pissed.